Hey guys, Christmas only comes once a year, and on today's special Christmas edition of What's in the Box, we're going to check out what Super Dungeon Explorer stuff I got for Christmas. First I have Sir Snapjaw, Captain R, Tabby Brook Mage, and finally Drakk Manor. I'm so excited about Drakk Manor. It's the one expansion that I really wanted for Super Dungeon Explorer. And these characters and bosses are sweet too. So first we have Sir Snapjaw. And you know, the box and the art is all great like always. And I think that he can be both a mini boss and a character. So let's see what's in the box. This model is sweet. I love Sir Snapjaw. He looks so cool. Between him and Captain R, they're probably definitely my favorites of the characters / bosses that I got. Now let's take a look at his cards. And first we have his character card. His stats seem to be really good. And next we have his mini boss card. And finally his arcade mode card, which honestly I've never really played arcade mode. And then we have his treasure card. The next character / mini boss I got is Captain R, which honestly I'm really excited about because I love pirates. I don't know why, but I do. So let's open them up and see what's in the box. Beside the fact that he's a pirate, my favorite thing about him is the yellow plastic model. That I know of, he is the only Super Dungeon Explorer miniature to have a yellow model, which means there's more to come. Next we have his cards, which as you can see is the old school version of cards, so this must have been an older version of Captain R. But don't worry, I already have the character upgrade pack, so I'm all good. And now we have the Tabby Brook Mage. Now, I don't know too much about her. I know that she's specifically just a character. She's not a mini boss, nothing like that. Let's open her up and see what's in the box. So looking at her model, she seems to be some sort of cat lady, some sort of magic user with that magical staff that she happens to have in her hand. Now let's take a look at her card. Well, I can definitely see that she uses some magic attacks. Let's look at the back. And we see that she uses fire and stuff like that. So those were sweet. But man, this is Drakk Manor. And as always, we're going to open it up and see what's in the box. So Drakk Manor has been the one expansion that I've really wanted because it seems to be based off of Dracula and haunted houses and stuff like that. Really, really exciting stuff. So right off the bat, you can see some sweet miniatures. First we have the Celestial Herald, and what you'll notice is that she's supposed to have a halo above her head, which happens to be missing. Now I contacted Soda Pop Miniatures about that, and they got back to me pretty quickly, and they said, hey, you know what, we will send you a whole new model. That's good customer service, my friends. Alright, moving on, we have a Bonehead, one of the basic minions. And how can we not look at Nocturne, Von Drakk's final form, this awesome giant man bat. And though it has competition, it is definitely the coolest miniature in this set. So let's take this bag out and open it up and grab all these minis. And before we look at them, let's take a look at the cards right here. To get started, you got Von Drakk and the arcade mode cards. Behind that are the heroes, and then you got all the normal monster cards, and then you got the treasure cards and a tile effect card. So let's go ahead and take a look at the monsters. We got Nocturne, we got Night Spectre, we got the Crypt Spider, we got the Curse Coven Witch, the Pumpkin Patch Spawn, and then the Shallow Grave Spawn. Next we have some Boneheads, and then there's nothing like some good old Skull Bats. Now some sweet Dread Knights. These guys are cool. Here's the Dust Mage. Now we have the Resurrector himself, the Dust Coven Necromancer. Last but not least, of all the monsters, we have Von Drakk. To get started with our heroes, we have the Celestial Herald again. After her, we have a healer, the Sister of Light. And now we have Von Wilding, who I can only suspect is based off of the hero from Castlevania. And the best thing about Von Wilding is he turns into Von Wilder. And we wrap all these miniatures up with the Miserable Toads. Up here is the one tile effect card. Over here we have some treasure cards. with that, you got some really good ones as well as some cursed ones that work great for the console. Now in this set, some of the minions turn into bone piles, so these tokens are used for that. As we close, we have the card that explains all of the special rules for Von Drakk, as well as some cards for the Explorer deck. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into this special Christmas edition of What's in the Box. Now this is only part 1, so stay tuned for next week as we check out my next gift, Rum and Bones. Be sure to subscribe and like our Facebook page. The link is in the description.